Taurus, Taurus, Taurus. Happy birthday to all the bulls in the building. Tap in, Taurus family. Drop your sun, moon, and rising down below. Cross watchers, tap in as well. Let me know what city you're watching from. If you're watching from work, from car, wherever it is that you live. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. I upload almost daily. I am officially back after a hiatus. And don't forget to check out your sun, moon, and rising videos as well for a deeper look into your situation, as well as maybe the person involved in this situation or that you're involved with, to see what's going on with them. I also offer personal readings. All that information is in the description box. And you can reach out to me for that via Instagram or my email, which is preferred. Okay. Taurus family, we got the Ten of Pentacles coming out during the pre-shuffles in the reverse. One thing we do know is this is your birthday season, but this is also you closing out this chapter, but maybe it's a lack of commitment. Maybe it's a lack of being able to trust somebody. Maybe it's somebody that owes you money and is trying to ask for more. It hasn't paid you back and is asking for more here. But this Ten of Pentacles in reverse. But this is you. I feel like this is more of you removing yourself from a commitment due to things not being maybe stable here. Or a lack of stability with this other person or this situation or whatever the case may be here. More than I think that this is a situation where somebody's trying to dump you. Okay, Taurus. Taurus, we have the Seven of Cups having to do with choices, many options. The Ten of Wands, fire energy, water with the cups, fire energy with the sticks here. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This having to do with the straw that breaks the camel's back, another 10. Traveling, closing out a cycle, physically distancing yourself. The Nine of Wands, which is protecting yourself, the wounded warrior. Ace of Cups here in the reverse. We have the King of Cups in the reverse. Okay, and we have the Death card. Boom. All right, Taurus. So we're talking about transitioning here, closing out a cycle here, but totally a major transition. Maybe even for some of you, a Scorpio person. Drop this person's sign that you're dealing with down below as well, Taurus fam. This Seven of Cups having to do with having many options to choose from, but being aware of the illusion and the deception that may be going on, right? We have the Ten of Wands here. Again, taking some wands having to do with actions, taking action, getting things done. This is somebody, I feel like this was you trying to give this person an opportunity here with this Ten of Wands. Like maybe you've been at this crossroads more than once as far as ending something, ending this relationship, having to pull away, having to no longer invest in this situation or commit to this person or place. Because this could also be a work situation, could also be a business partnership, could also be family, right? These messages are general. But it may be somebody's continuous bad choices or choices that are negatively affecting you that have you needing to put up this wall with this Nine of Wands. Right? Needing to protect yourself, needing to put up some distance between you and this person. Because here's the thing. You know, whoever this person is, this Ten of Pentacles, Death card energy over here, this person that's taking from you, and now you're having to leave this individual behind. And that's the thing, when you're growing, you can't take everybody with you. And this may be one of the people that you have to leave behind. Whoever it is, whether this is, you know, family, like I said, family, friend, or lover, co-worker, workplace. Maybe it's toxic as all hell. We see this Ace of Cups in the reverse because it's not like you... I feel like you also, your feelings for this person have changed because of, again, the choices that they're making, the constantly disrespecting your boundaries, whatever those are. You having to put up even more boundaries. Again, physically separating yourself here with the Ten of Wands. For some of you, that's physically moving away. For some of you, that's changing your phone number, blocking them from your social media because maybe you don't have any mutual contacts that they can try to stalk you on, or doing your best to get this person to go the hell away. And then we have this King of Cups here, right? This Pisces energy in the reverse, which speaks to somebody who's maybe not very emotionally balanced. Okay, maybe a floater. One day they're here, one day they're there, kind of bouncing all around, maybe burning their bridges. Can also be somebody who's an emotional manipulator here, again, with the draining you, needing to transition and leave somebody behind. You know, this door closing so that new doors and other opportunities can, you know, come toward you. You see the Four of Cups here, which speaks to, you know, looking at things, seeing things from, being so focused on all these other things instead of the one thing that's being placed right in front of them. So this may be a situation where somebody was taking you for granted. With the Seven of Cups, Four of Cups here, thinking that they had all these other options and then running to you when they had a problem or an issue for you to fix it. We see the Five of Swords here. The Five of Swords in the reverse, which speaks to, you know, a verbal falling out, some type of verbal communication, or somebody wanting to avoid that. This is giving me all the feelings of somebody wanting you to fix their problems. Yeah. For some of you, this is an issue with somebody wanting you to fix their problems after they created them. Maybe you were asking them with this Ten of Wands in the reverse and this Nine of Wands here to no longer, to stop involving you in their business and their affairs because maybe it's just too messy here. Very messy because you're constantly having to put out these fires with this Ace of Cups in the reverse. And maybe that's what's got you changing their feelings about this person. It's like maybe you've just seen the ugly side of them. The Eight of Wands in the reverse. Is that on camera? Yes, just barely. The Eight of Wands speaks to change, but with it being in the reverse, that's because this person refuses to change, refuses to think. With that Five of Swords in the reverse, having to do with thoughts and ideas, right? Communication, information. Maybe they're very shady in their communication, right? Maybe some things got exposed and they were trying to avoid the verbal falling out with you and maybe the verbal falling out with somebody else here. But they refuse to change their ways and how it is that they do things, how it is that they move. Maybe this is this person's emotional or lack of emotional maturity coming out here. This person refused to change, making these bad choices, only looking at it from one particular angle and probably one that puts them in a victim position here. They didn't want to hurt anybody's feelings, or they thought about this, that, and the third, but didn't say anything here with this, the Five of Swords. Then we have the Eight of Wands here in the reverse, and this person refused to change these ways of miscommunicating, being selfish with their emotions, only thinking about themselves and not being necessarily worried about what anybody else has going on here. The Four of Swords. We have the Four of Water, the Four of Air here now. The Four of Swords has to do with taking a rest, taking a break, thinking about things, thinking about it from all angles before you speak on something, and have that Five of Swords moment. So listen. You are trying to give this person the benefit of the doubt over and over and over again with this Ten of Wands, Four of Swords. Thinking about it, trying to figure out, you know, why this person was getting into all this trouble if they weren't really, you know, a problem person, or why do they have all this drama surrounding them? No, this person has two sides to them with this Death card. So while you're needing to leave them behind and transition from, you know, this cycle with this person or this chapter with this person, move on, because sometimes people are here for a season and a reason, and then you got to move on here, right? The Death card having to do with Natural cycles. Again, like I said, one door closing so that new doors can open for you. Transformation, transitioning, right? Moving on. This was you hoping that this person would change, transform, move on from this immature nonsense here. Maybe emotionally maturing, right? But they just couldn't. They couldn't, they wouldn't. We see this Empress here, Taurus, Libra energy. This have to do with somebody who is very much emotionally balanced, stable, honest, direct, right? But also very nurturing. All four queens put together. This person speaking to beauty, intelligence, right? Fertility, creativity, and abundance, right? This person may be creating ways where this person doesn't necessarily like to make them, moving very cowardly here with this Five of Swords. But we see with this Empress making the waves, controlling, being in control of themselves. We see the water symbolizing emotion. I already said that, the emotional balance here, the emotional maturity. And maybe just this being the physical, you moving on, Taurus. We see that water energy here with the Death card here. Behind this Ten of Pentacles, we see the Three of Wands here in the reverse. And this Three of Wands doesn't even have to do with, for some of you, where this is a love situation, where you're looking for somebody else, looking to level up or looking to find somebody better for you. This is just a situation where you're doing what is best for you, because this person just refused to meet you halfway. We see another 9 here, the 9 of Swords, with the 9 of Air, having to do with anxiety, stress, not being able to sleep at night, right? Being sick about something. So even though you've had to distance yourself from this individual, you're still very concerned about them, you're still worried about them, but you know that you have to physically, with that 9 of Wands, distance yourself from this person. Put up a lot of boundaries and barriers between you and this individual here. They're going to have to figure some things out for themselves. They can't just be waiting on you to come and clean things up here. The Knight of Pentacles. And it's when you leave this toxic individual alone that here comes somebody solid and stable coming into the picture. Now the Page of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving knight in the deck, but it is the most solid and stable. This is something that you can trust. This is something that you can commit to. This is something that you, of value, that is also, again, in your earth energy, things you can see, touch, and feel, making sure that their actions match their words. This is that energy. But as long as you're holding on to this or still thinking about this person and what could go wrong, you're going to be missing. It's going to take this individual even longer, this already slow-moving horse, even longer to get to you. So you're just going to have to let this person go. You can't be worried about this past user, Taurus. We see the Queen of Swords here. Aquarius can also be Gemini energy. But this speaking you being back and forth in your head about this past individual here. Or whether or not it's disloyal to break away from this person. Again, you realize that you're starting a new chapter, and it may or may not have to do with your birthday. Maybe it's a milestone birthday, 18, 21, 30, 40, whatever. But you're still having thoughts about this person, what could have been if they had changed, if they had decided to change, what were the other options and avenues, where could this have gone? But you can't even be worried about that, Taurus, because this person refused to change. This is where they're at. They're stuck in the mess. Because you could drive yourself crazy having anxiety about this person. And then you're putting up these walls from these new opportunities, whether they are financial, love related, or whatever, because you're still worried about this individual. We see the High Priestess clarifying this Ace of Cups in the reverse, this lack of love, these feelings changing here. And I feel like that has to do with a lot of secrets, things that were hidden or somebody didn't want you to know, things that somebody was sweeping under the rug that were major, maybe details here with the 4 and 9 of swords right next to this. 4 of cups here, major details that somebody maybe overlooked or wanted you to overlook. This could also be you using your intuition here, or your intuition guiding you to, you know, let this person go, let your feelings for this person go, let them just dry up, honey, with that Ace of Cups in the reverse. The 8 of Pentacles. Speaking to building, mastery, bringing balance back to a situation. You have 2 4s, 2 9s, 2 8s. 4s having to do with a solid foundation. 9s having to do with releasing energy or releasing things, getting ready to move on to another cycle. 8s having to do with bringing balance back to a situation after making a decision. But this is a lack of, you know, working together here. Maybe you're sweeping this situation under the rug because there's too many secrets. Because your intuition is telling you that just Taurus, this is just a bad move. There's no fixing it. This person's not going to cooperate and give to you. But there's somebody in the background here that would like to. We see big Virgo energy here with the Hermit. Another 9. Now we have 3 9s. The 9 of air. The 9 of fire. And now the 9 here with the Hermit. Could be a Virgo that you're dealing with. We have Taurus, Libra, we have Virgo, we have Scorpio here on the board as far as major arcana. But this Hermit energy being you pulling away, you making the choice to pull away, to no longer invest in this, to no longer want to build with this person, your intuition kicking in and saying, you can't invest in this anymore. Maybe you're too grown to be dealing with the stuff that this person is trying to put you through with this 10 of Pentacles here, Taurus. And this is you pulling away, eventually making that decision to pull away and letting this past situation, the fact that you gave this person multiple chances and they refused to change, you're going to have to just let that go. Because you can't change it now. You've already done this with this person multiple times. This is probably not just the second time around with this individual, I would bet. And now you just have to know that this is exactly how it was supposed to end, and it's time for you to move on and officially leave this person behind here. This King of Cups being clarified by the 3 of Pentacles, cooperation. There was a lack of cooperation here. And this lets me know, again, Taurus, that this was a very one-sided relationship. Maybe this person was using you for your stability, your nurturing ways, your financial stability, but not only that, your words of encouragement, right? Keeping this person going and balanced here, even though they knew that they weren't. Maybe this is somebody who was very emotionally manipulative here. We have big Pisces energy with the Hangman. This speaking to somebody being stagnant or stuck. Again, maybe stuck in their ways, stuck in these negative behavior patterns. But this also is you taking a different look at this. Your perspective being changed by this person's cooperation or lack thereof. This person's lack of empathy. This person's empathy or lack thereof. Because, you know, there could be cross watchers watching, and this could be vice versa. Remember that. But this person playing these emotional games, not wanting to cooperate with you, and maybe something, the universe kicking in to show you some things that you refuse to see, changing your perspective on things. We see the Magician here. Okay. Gemini, Aries energy just coming out of Aries season. But this speaking to manipulation and deception. We see that hand right on this person's head. But this also letting you know, Taurus, that you have all the tools necessary to be successful given any situation. So whether you have to leave somebody behind here, whether this is a very close family member, a close friend, a lover, maybe a workplace that is very dark and dangerous, toxic, you can let me know down in the comment section. But this is a brand new start, something that you didn't see, that this person was very manipulative, playing games here, maybe not wanting to make a choice or a decision, making any moves with this 2 of Wands. We also see this this Knight of Swords here, refusing to communicate. For some of you was the issue, refusing to make a decision and communicate what their decision was, maybe between you and maybe somebody else in the workplace, you and somebody else in the family. Could have been a third party, and that doesn't necessarily have to mean cheating, but can also be, you know, people's messy family members. We see the Queen of Cups in the reverse. Could have been a female family member, a sister, aunt, mother, female friend. Could have been a third party that this person wasn't cutting off or choosing to take any actions toward checking them. We see the World here in the reverse, which is the last of the major arcana, the end of the journey, tying up those loose ends, traveling, right? Has the energy of Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius. But this is it's this person not wanting to end this and keeping this cycle going, the never-ending story with this individual, not fixing it, not addressing it head on, not making a decision, not taking any action here, and going between the two of you, whatever that situation is. That's really the end of this for you, because you needed this person to make a decision here because they just weren't emotionally fulfilling you. And then they were either, you know, making empty promises here with this Page of Cups in the reverse, or just sending you empty love messages about how they love and worship you, but you weren't seeing any action from that. You know, you were definitely done with the lip service here. And this Tower moment for you, whatever that was, maybe it was the fact that that person, that Two of Wands in the reverse, refused to take any action, cut that third party off, or to check that third party, or to get them in line here. But this is showing you that it was time to move. This is that Tower moment for you that's allowing you to transition and move on. Scorpio, Aries energy with this Tower. But this is something that really shakes things up and changes the course of a relationship, the foundation of a relationship. And that may, again, acting like something was coming, but maybe it wasn't. Sending a lot of love messages, and maybe it was love messages to a third party. That third party could be another lover. That third party could be somebody's messy mother who's getting all in your business. Could be a messy coworker. That's a water sign. Could be somebody who's emotionally wishy-washy. Remember, these are general messages here. But you're doing this for your emotional fulfillment. And the fact that we have all of these tens, the 10 of fire, the 10 of water, the 10 of earth here, right? All these tens. We have these 3 nines. This is you letting this go. Maybe the deadline was your birthday, Taurus. You let me know that. Maybe you already had this planned out, but this person just refused to change. Refuses to change and bring balance back to the situation, and you're no longer committing to it. Again, that 3 of Pentacles showing up again. The Sun here. Sagittarius, Leo energy. The most positive card in the whole deck. This is illuminating some things. The fact that you can no longer invest in this. The fact that there's no balance with this situation or this person, or maybe it's, again, one-sided. This is also, again, that positive energy, fertility, new opportunities, happy endings, brand new beginnings. Yes. So again, with this Death card energy, one door closing so that new doors can open for you. And here comes the sun shining. This is you leaving the chaos, the conflict, and confusion behind here with this 5 of Wands in the reverse. Yes. Taurus. Drop this person's sign down below. Let us know when your birthday is so I can say happy birthday to you. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Share this video. You can find me on Instagram and reach out to me for a personal reading, or my email, which is preferred. That is in the description box. Check out your sun, moon, and rising videos. And Taurus, Earth sign family, happy birthday and keep it real.